Guys, it's Kim. Been shopping, but not a lot. I also have people were saying I want to see what you make with your stuff, so I did sit down and do a little bit of crafting. I do more shopping than crafting. Shopping is actually, I believe, my hobby. Crafting is just a side thing. Anyway, I know that's bad. Okay, so there's this one. Not hugely excited about it. I don't know if it's because of the colors I've used or what, but it cuts out these little spaces here. So I did this one on red and put gold behind. I just did it like that. And then did it this way with the blue or teal. So I haven't done anything beyond that with those, but yeah. I was home a lot. Saturday I decided I'm going in for a COVID test. I think it's a sinus infection, but I knew if I called my doctor and said I think I have a sinus, she would probably say, well, you need to check and make sure it's not COVID first. So I went in for the COVID test, stuck the thing-a-ding-ding up my nose. They have you do it yourself at this one I went to, which I guess I prefer, but whatever. Anyway, it came back negative today, so yay. But in the meantime, I stayed home. I was a good girl. So I got these all mixed up here. I got this one with the jar. I love these 3D embossing folders. So I did this one on pretty heavy, I think it's mixed media paper. It reminds me of the old-fashioned, very dimensional. I had them from my grandmother of the old postcards and cards back in the day, and they're gorgeous. The first one I did it on a kind of a teal paper with just the glimmer chalks. Not as excited about that. I guess I went with blue thinking the jar, but yeah. Definitely like this with Distress Oxides. Isn't that pretty? Oof, love it. So I did that one, and I just quickly, this will be for one of my boys, I think. And this, again, I did on a heavy, and this is the Tim Holtz 3D Texture Fades. I don't know which one. It's kind of weird. I don't know. He likes dark. So, it is, yeah. But anyway, I just ran over it with some silver, dark silver that I had from Stampin' Up, rubbed it afterwards. I really like the look of that. That's a great for men's cards. So that was cool. And then I had gotten this one. So I did a card with that. And I used that with, let's see. Well, I got these from Facebook group Judy's Cutting Dies, I've mentioned before, and she gets them, I believe, from Allie. But like this was like 10 bucks and including shipping, and I get it in a couple days rather than waiting 3 months and then you don't remember why you ordered it. And then this Just Because was I don't think I pulled that out. Crafter's Companion had the shadow background, but I didn't use it. So I really thought that came out really pretty. And again, I Distress Oxide so I cut this out in white. So yeah, it's all one piece. You do get little pieces to go with it. So I put one of the little pieces there. And this is just a paper from one of my many paper pads. There you go. So I really liked how that turned out. And then I just have a box of just scraps, a small box. And so I went through there, and sure enough, I liked this color for the Just Because. I thought it went well. So I did that. Then I did one with I put my extra pieces in there, the little rain boot. That one's kind of a pain in the patookus because all these little pieces are separate. So again, I just cut them out in white, except for the leaves, and just the flowers in white. And then I did my pearlescent chalks that I've had for ever and a day. This was in my stash. That was cute. This was in that little box of paper, and again, that frame. And I saw this little piece of paper waiting for me, blue and white polka dot. Yeah. So I thought that turned out really cute. And then I did the inside. Crafty Bean Tina is my inspiration. She always does something on the inside of her card. So she's the professional. She does such beautiful cards. If you haven't checked out Crafty Bean, you should. But I think everybody knows who she is. So, okay. And then cutting templates, these flowers. So this little piece, I was like, I don't understand what it is. There's a little piece in there, and it's supposed to cut out, I think, a slit so that you can combine them somehow. I don't know. It didn't really consistently cut out, but I put a brad in the middle instead and did 2. And there's a little brad. Thought that was pretty to add on to something. They're pretty big. And then I had more of that blue and white polka dot, and then I put a yellow behind. So there you go. One more. Oh, here's the just because that I used on that card. And then, okay, so I got, this was pretty hard to run through. It's pretty thick and really intricate, and I was too lazy to go find I used the dryer sheets. I got a box around here somewhere. I think it might be in my laundry room. Makes sense, right? Dryer sheets. But anyway, I don't use dryer sheets for dryer. I never have. I'm weird that way. Okay, anyway, I cut it out on 110 pound and rubbed with the Distress Oxides. And this one I used ripe persimmon and mustard seed. I thought those were pretty together. And so then I use this as a stencil. So as I'm rubbing this, I was left with, I did it on top of this. So there you go. I get 2 for the price of 1. So that's a very fun way to use those. It took me a while to get all the little pieces out, but in fact I can still see some. I rolled it with that Spellbinder rolling and everything. But anyway, so I had some fun. I was crafty. Kelly Barlow, she showed how to take oil pastels and like a stain and make your own colored stain. I'm like, so that made me go to the Dollar Tree. Anyway, this was all, I think, on Friday when I did all this. It was my last day off before the weekend. Anywho, so put them in this. I had to go buy these to do, and I wanted to get oil pastels. She said this was like used, I think, by 40 off of at Hobby Lobby. So you can just put the color in and a little bit of stain, mix them till you'll like it. It's like, oh, she's got such great ideas. And that's my problem. If I don't watch haul videos, I'm watching how to make it crafting videos, and then I want to go buy that stuff. It's a vicious circle, I tell you. I've got Hobby Lobby, Michaels, and Dollar Tree. Yeah. Okay, well, Dollar Tree's sitting here, so I'll do that. So they had these strips of burlap. So this one, they had it in orange and a brown, because I know Kelly Barlow's going to come up with some great... I'm kidding. And I'm always like, I wonder what they'll make with that. I better buy one just in case. Yeah. Welcome, my pretties. I love that. So I've got to decorate my 3-tiered trays now, right? I thought for the brushes, when I'm doing the Distress Oxides, this is a brush cleaner. Not for that kind of brush, but it'll work. Gotta try it anyway. I haven't washed, I mean, I should wash them, but I haven't per se, I guess. But I think I have a couple times, but I'm scared to do it because I think it'll ruin them. Okay, I'm just looking around here. Okay, so, at Dollar Tree, my next thing, I want to get into slim line cards. These aren't the best envelopes, but it's the card, right? And I can use these for business envelopes too, so. For $1, I got 30, but they're thin. But I liked it was the press and seal it. Made in the US of A. So, yes, we made something. Tell me, we got to get better at making stuff. Okay. So, Michaels, I didn't do too much. I decided at my Michaels they didn't have this, but at another one they did. And it's buy one, and I think it's that this week too, get two free. So instead of paper that I don't need stickers either, but at least this goes. I don't remember these last year. I don't think I have them. In fact, I'm 99.9% sure I don't. So they go with that paper pad though that I do know I have from last year. So, and I thought, well, bottle, okay, got tags in here. Look at the little snowman. I love snowman because, you know, my favorite shape is a circle. Look at this black chalk print. Just really fun stuff that I can use for the next 50 years. Oh, and then I thought for the, making the bottle caps and stuff. Cute. They're not quite a 1 inch. Look at this, it's foiled. So rather than the paper, I got that. And then I know I have not this brand, but another brand of the seasons and holidays. Got the red truck. We got the Valentine's Day, the pot of gold. Bada bing, bada boom. Mom, again, bottle cap stuff. Perfect. There's sports stuff in here. I'm not a sports person. Loved the Halloween. Full of fun. Today was my second day of online training. I don't know how much training it is or just confusion. I have to do online, right? And I knew that. I'm not techie, and even if I'm at work, I'm by myself. You can't be around others unless you have your mask. So it's, anyway, so I need that. Here, touch that, you know, kind of thing. So, and they changed all what we're doing, so it's no longer the same as what I'd finally figured out last year. And I'm just like, oh my God. So, everybody's in the same panic, so it is what it is. We'll do our best. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at this. Beautiful. Christmas. This is going to go on forever, so I'll probably do more than one video because, yeah, I'll need to. So there's that one, and then, I'm always saying that, sorry. This guy. Are these not new? I don't know. Irving, Texas. But we all know the pastel. That's one of my favorite lines. And so you get borders. You guys need to go get this. I like it. If I'm successful in making people shop, I've achieved my, oh, these are gorgeous. Or countdown calendar, or what are those called? 12 days, 12 days to Christmas or whatever. Gorgeous. I went and saw Emma because I didn't see her all weekend, and my son said, oh, I got that she would drive by and go, well, Grandma's home, let's go see her. And he's like, no, can't visit her right now. Okay, here's a funny story though. So my son calls me and says, yeah, so Emma and I were at the park. They have a park right next to their property. Kind of is their park. Isn't this gorgeous? Look at this. And he goes, and she had this Minnie Mouse princess outfit with a kind of belted around the middle. And he looks over at her, and she's taking stuff out of her shirt. And he goes, honey, what are you doing? And she goes, oh, I keep things in there. And he goes, because I keep my phone sometimes, not usually, like my chapstick in there. And he goes, who'd you get that idea from? And she goes, Grandma. You really can't do anything because they copy everything. I was just laughing. She truly is my mini-me. So I did get to go see her today. And I said, I hear you'd like to take things out of your shirt. She goes, yep. And I go, where'd you learn that from? She goes, you, Grandma, you taught me. And I'm like, oh, God. Anyway, gotta love them. She's so cute. Oh, my God. And then this was in the 80% off. So 80 cents. Teal. All right, I'm going to cut this one off here, and I will be back with my hobby and my lobby. It's bad. It's really bad. So you'll want to come back and see. I'm going to have to, like, ask the neighbor if I can use his garage is neat and tidy. I'll just ask him if I can store stuff in there. Just kidding. All right, I'll be right back.